Nobody starts farming as a first-generation farmer thinking that it's going to be easy. Oh no, you know it's going to be hard. But yet, within 5 to 10 years, the majority of first-generation farms fail and give it up. As we approach year number 10 on our own first-generation farm, it's definitely becoming apparent the struggle that we are going to be facing. This year was one of our worst years on record. Nothing was happening as it was supposed to, and everything was falling apart. Plus, we were running out of time. Hay season is normally a big season for us, and this year it was a fat fail. The grass wasn't growing, I couldn't get seed down, and manure, well, that was a no-go since our dump truck that we had bought last year, the transmission died, and we were not able to get it repaired yet. So that meant that it was either cut very short grass or bite the bullet and buy urea once again and put it down. But would it be enough? Would this urea be enough to salvage our hay season? Would we have enough hay for all of our hay customers plus ourselves? We were gonna have to cross our fingers and pray that everything would be just enough for everybody. All right, I got it all connected, and now it's gonna get filled up. Putting down 125 pounds of urea per acre, kind of a last hurrah, hopefully trying to push the hay a little bit more to really get a good, tall, thick second cutting slash wannabe third cutting. Was it worth it? Yes or no? Put your comments down below. It's running at about $150 per ton, and I'm getting 1.5 tons. So I made the mistake of not knowing that there's such thing as premium diesel, and I paid through the nose for it because the regular diesel pump is out. Lucky me. Alright, so this is where the PTO link would come in handy. I just got the spreader back. Sometimes with the PTO ends of these spreader units, they are a pain in the butt to try to get on because they sit outside, they're used and abused. This one fortunately does look like it's had some grease in there, but it's pretty chunky. But the PTO link kind of saves a lot of that hassle. You just pop it on there and attach it right to your tractor. And the problem is, I can't find it. Yeah, so we were swapping it back and forth between the tractors. And I think the last time I swapped it, I put the whole thing together. You know, so that it wouldn't get lost. And I don't remember what I used it last on, or if Erik used it last, or where it would have gone, but I cannot find it anywhere. It is driving me nuts. Well, I don't know how it happened. I try to put things back on the tractor when I take them off, but you know, as a mom, life is so distracting, you know, whether it's dogs or kids or husbands or who knows what, there's always something needing your attention, and there's a chance that maybe I just set it down and ran off to go help somebody and totally forgot. Regardless, I never found the PTO link. Erik found the PTO link. He found it in the grass underneath one of the implements that had just recently been moved, and so he decided to mow the grass under it with his brand new lawnmower blades. So the brand new lawnmower blade met Mr. PTO link, and well, let me tell you, those PTO links are pretty nearly indestructible because it destroyed the lawnmower blades. It shattered them, actually. And this is what the PTO link looked like afterwards. Still will be very functional, but needless to say, do not make the mistake of leaving them in the grass, which again, I tried not to do, but somehow it ended up in the grass, and Erik had to replace his lawnmower blades. But hey, I mean, the PTO link, it's indestructible, really. Ooh, it is getting like really nasty hot. Okay, so this is always a gamble. We never know if we're for sure getting rain, right? It's farming.
So we're supposed to be getting rain Sunday night and all day Monday. Because it's gonna rain all day Monday, I can't go Monday and get a fertilizer. I had to get it today, which is Friday. So I might lose a little bit to evaporation, but okay, here's one thing that I'm gonna totally gloat over. I had this amazing idea. So you remember that backup camera that I had in the tractor to kind of keep tabs on my hay cutters and my my baler? I don't know if that shows up on camera, but it is all sorts of amazing. Look at that, that's my spreader. No more guessing if it's empty or not. I can see how much is in there. Winning! I am so stoked because before I'd have to jump in and out of the tractor 100 times. Nope, still fertilizer in there. Run another lap. Nope, still fertilizer in there. And I never knew when it exactly stopped. So this system, thumbs up. I just strung the cord. So you remember I rigged up this handy little thing. I'll try and post a link to the video right up here. But anyway, I've got the cord running all the way back there. I don't recommend doing that. So actually, I got one of these little solar panel things. I was gonna try this. I got this online for like 10 bucks. And I thought, how cool would it be if I could run one of those cameras off this little tiny solar panel? The downside is there's only one spot on this whole spreader that's actually steel, and that's the crossbar. So you can see I used my magnets and I tied it to the pole because it's probably not going to stay very solidly on its own. Let's go.
Oh, hey, it's another spinning PTO cover. Yep, I don't know. For some reason, the ones out here, they spin with the PTO, which while it might offer some degree of protection, it's not going to fully protect you against getting hurt on that thing. So the best protection is just not going near it if it's on and trying to turn it off whenever possible. And then you don't have to worry about anybody getting hurt.
All right, well, I wouldn't be farming without something going wrong, of course.
Now, I told you it's been a year, right? I mean, this was like the year of all years, and things just were stacking up, just the dumbest little things. And here's fertilizer. I got the fertilizer. I had rain in the forecast, but I could not put it down. It was not working. And I only had a little bit of time to be able to get this down before I had to run off somewhere else. Oh boy.
The fertilizer spreader did not want to engage. And no, it's a rented spreader, so sometimes you never know if maybe there's some option that you're just not finding on how to engage it. Like, because all the spreaders are slightly different. Finally, I just called the guys at Nutrient Ag Solutions. I said, I don't know what's going on with my spreader, but it is not engaging, and I have it set on the wheel sprocket. They actually were kind enough to come all the way out here and take a look for me. So we got it figured out, and I will show you that in a little bit, but not right this second. Alright, so this is the main 10-acre field. This is the field that needs to be trimmed. Yeah, see all that? That needs its head chopped off. We have another month until we're gonna cut. So by going through and cutting all of the tall weeds that are growing above the hay, hopefully it'll break down enough before the next cutting so it's not going to make the hay stemmy and unsavory. So pretty much it's the difference between potentially $8 hay and like $6.50 hay. Our margins are pretty tight, so I'd rather not have the $6.50 hay, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so this has a spray of about 40 feet from what I've researched. Make a big turn, make a big turn. Oh, I see it. Yay! And then we've got our handy dandy little camera there. Man, that sucker is so genius. I love that. Just absolutely love that. Ooh, don't like going down the hill sideways. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm spazzing. I don't normally drive down the side of the hill. Usually I drive up it. I've had too many stories of people who flipped over on tractors on hills, so I try not to take that chance. See all these clouds? Those are actually rain clouds. Now, they're not quite grouped together enough to make rain, but eventually they will. I hope. I said that I had when I first started up. The belt wouldn't engage on the fertilizer spreader carts. So this wasn't coming down at all and these were not turning. So anyway, come to find out, some people use this rope right here, which quickly puts the brake on the belt so that if you don't want it to dump a bunch down like on a turn, you can engage that whole system. So the mechanic came and he told me that sometimes when guys like put this back close, they slam it shut. And so it actually ends up getting wedged up in some of these gears. And so all we had to do was pull on it and slam it back in really hard. And boom, everything was suddenly working again. The camera worked perfect. I did lose it one time when I was traveling on the field behind the house because that field is so crazy bumpy. We got everything down. Nothing's neglected, everything's great, so I am so happy.
Often when you're working so much on the farm and working from home, it can be hard to spend time with your kids. So I decided this year that I was going to spend more time with my son outside. And one of the things he wanted to do was try metal detecting. And what better place to metal detect than on a farm? Now, we're not exactly sure the full history of this property. Supposedly it was never built back here, but 100 years ago, nobody knows what was back here on the property. But I do know that there were ruins of something right here in this spot. So I decided that we should probably try our luck there and see what we can unearth. And yes, that is my son. His hair is very long. He didn't want it cut until fall.
Do the whole thing. See what else it's going to say for readings.
4 iron. 7 iron. Iron 7. Iron 8. Iron 8. Iron 8.
So this is a metal detector that we got. I think it was like a Costco special.
Here, hold this. Let me get the shovel.
Yep, you've been pretty good with digging. And this is like a gravelly spot too. So the reason I decided to pick this spot is right here, there are some cement blocks. This is out in the middle of the woods. It looks like a foundation of a house or something.
I swear I saw copper. But
so I figured if we're gonna find something, that this would be a good spot for something exciting. At least this is like sandier soil. What if you found a coffin? What if it was like a coffin? Like somebody died and was buried right there.
Probably smash it. Probably smash it in surprise.
Well, it's just gonna look like a box. So it's a good summertime activity. We have tried metal detecting on the front property, but every inch is covered with a beep because, you know, there's been stuff over the years that's gone on down there, and it just picks up readings all over. But one year, I brought it back in the hayfield. Yeah? Keep digging.
That scared me.
Did you get scared by the bush? Yeah. You thought someone was attacking you?
No, I just felt it touch my head, and I'm like, oh.
So there might not be anything in here except rocks. Or maybe some farm equipment, but it's kind of fun just to take a look and figure it out. Yeah. So we're on the back 40 of our property. We don't come out here very often at all in the summertime. Man, you lucked out with some sandy dirt.
Yeah.
And the other reason to come back here is the ground is very sandy, so it makes it easier to dig.
That branch just caught my head and I'm like, get out.
Oh, I hear it. What do you think it is?
Not sure.
I'm going to turn this off.
Oh, it must be a rock. or something.
No, it's very possible. There's a lot of rocks in here.
Oh, or a big rock.
I had a tiny shovel that I was going to bring, and of course, I forgot it.
That's definitely a rock.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that looks like another chunk of cement. Here, chuck it over here. Yeah, this is another chunk of cement. So, this is a formed...
More.
This isn't natural cement. This is a formed cement chunk.
Seriously?
I'm not sure what was back here. But there was something here. Supposedly, nothing's ever been built on the property. But, you know, you go back 100 years, nobody knows the history from 100 years ago.
Yeah, this is all just cement.
Wow, there's got to be stuff in here.
No, that's just cement.
No, that's okay. You can dig. Don't try to stab through it. Just dig next to it, honey.
Look. No, oh my.
That's a big chunk.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, is that? It is. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. It looks like it might have had a post on it right here. So this might have been the remains of like a cement wall.
Oh, there's still more. There could be stuff.
Why don't you dig instead of right there? Why don't you dig in front of it right here? Because if you look at the line of cement, you're going to be digging right into it. So yeah, dig right there.
Yeah, but there's something else.
It's probably more cement.
Maybe, maybe not.
In case you're wondering, it is incredibly hot, but we are wearing jackets just to protect against mosquitoes. Sometimes deer flies can be an issue back here too, but mosquitoes, not too bad, but just enough to bother you. Okay, it's not chopped, please. You're gonna break my shovel. Some tree roots. What happened? It pinch you?
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
Well, that's another reason not to chop with a shovel, because then you kind of shatter the thing a little bit more.
Here, you did.
Okay. It's incredibly dark back here, which I'm not used to.
Yeah.
What's this? Oh,
That's a
just
rock.
Alright, so when you were metal detecting, you were hitting like right here, I thought.
Yeah.
And a little bit higher pitched sound.
You're stronger than me.
Oh, I'm bigger than you. But even the rocks are a little bit more unique back here. This almost looks more like a geode or something. You don't have those in the front.
Geo? Oh yeah, you could see like all the dark lines in it.
Yeah.
Set that right there. That's to the big boy thing. Alright, now. Whoa.
There is something right here, but I think it's more that wall.
I'm just gonna sit down right here.
Though we spent quite a lot of time digging, we used the metal detector, and even though it kept going off, the only thing we seemed to be finding were more chunks of what appeared to be the foundation of a building. Some of the cement chunks were formed, and I even found one that appeared to be a flooring tile that was cement that had been stamped, perhaps. It was quite unique. Whatever it was that had been here, it was some sort of house. And the metal that we finally found was, in fact, well, I don't know. You tell me. It's a piece of sheet metal of some sort or other.
Alright, so we're gonna put
We
this
found a
over
couple
there,
of
and I want
those,
you to
but
scan it
nothing
with it.
real
This might be
exciting
the
so
iron that I
far.
was picking up, but I want you to scan this and see what it registers. Okay.
Look at this.
And it looks like more chunk of the cement. The ground is so soft you can pull all this stuff out, really. That's more of the foundation.
Where did that stuff? Where did that?
It's over there. Just grab the detector and run it on there. There you go. You have to wave it back and forth. What does it say?
25 cent, 1 cent, 10 cent, iron. Oh, $1. Zinc.
Wow, that thing doesn't know what to make of it.
Wait.
What? Oh, you think there's something else by it? Here, let's move it and see. That's a good idea. Let's start over there. All right. Oh, you're clocking this area here?
Uh-huh.
That's smart.
No, but this was $1 zero. It said $1 zero.
Yeah, 0 means the distance. It's right there is what it means, but
This
it's
is like $1.
no. $1 could mean gold. I don't know, like a $1 gold coin. Wait, are you sure it said $1?
And then, of course, it happened. Earen was running the metal detector over a section of the ground, and apparently we had disturbed the nest of ground wasps, which decided to swarm him. He had just washed his hair that morning and put some lovely conditioner in it. And the bees thought his hair smelled beautiful. And fortunately, he wasn't stung up, but he was covered in bees. And that might have contributed to him cutting his hair later on.
What? Just what?
Bees.
Okay. Wait, what? Are you being attacked by bees?
Yes.
Okay, then you need to tell me that.
What bees?
What bees aren't going to attack you with 100 of them? I don't think they're going to be able to bite through your pants. Oh, hold on. Those aren't sweat bees. That is some ground bees somewhere. There's ground bees somewhere. I don't know what you got into, but you got into a pile of bees. Those aren't sweat bees. Those are actual bees. Okay. Hold on. Don't go that direction. That's where you were. Go that way. Oh, hold still. Okay. Maybe they're just after your hair. Oh. Hold on. Okay. That way.
Yeah, and after that, we were pretty well done for the day. I wasn't about to go back, and I'm sure Earen was not either. I did run back super quick to grab all of our supplies, but it would be another couple of months before we went back there and began to unravel more of the mystery of the building in the woods. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will do my best to try to get videos out as fast as I can. I know they're far behind, but at least you get to see beautiful green grass in the middle of winter time. So there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not already subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the bell so that you're notified of all the upcoming videos, because you definitely don't want to miss them. I will do my very best to try to get them out either Friday night or Sunday. So if you're not quite sure, you can always go back and check on the channel to see if anything new has been released. I wish you guys all the best. Please do stay safe on those roads and take care. Love you guys. Bye.